But when you drew blood at the table, and when I didn't die then, you turned around and called me to the room to jab me some more until I bled out, until I was hurt and had nothing inside.
What's good, everybody? Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. We are here today. I know we late, but we are here today to talk about season 11, episode 5 of Married to Medicine, and the name of the episode is called Blow Up on the Ranch. We are late because the episode, it was too much for me. And probably because of the Christmas holiday. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the Christmas holiday, I probably would have had it out by Tuesday. But, you know, I've been busy and I had a lot going on. But we here, you know what I'm saying? We at least we're going to get it before the New Year's. And again, I mean, it would be, and I think that I probably would have did it quicker or earlier if we would have had a new episode coming this week. I don't know who does Bravo think they are? We're not gonna get no Married to Medicine. We're not gonna get no Potomac, and we're not gonna get no Beverly Hills for 2 weeks. I thought that Bravo was over there struggling. I mean, at least if we would have got Beverly Hills, I would could have went without Potomac and Married to Medicine. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, we here. We got to talk about again the Real Housewives. I mean, Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 5, and the name of the episode was called "Blow Up on the Ranch." Okay. So at the end of episode 4, Toya was creative director of like this Western photo shoot or a Cowboy Carter inspired photo shoot. And she was the creative director. Okay. Now, to me, from what all of the girls had on, Toya looked the worst. For her to be the creative director and wanted to go to room and see what everybody had on, Toya looked the worst. Okay. To me, I think that Simone, if I had to pick up a top 3, I think that Simone, Sweet Tea, and Heavenly looked the best to me. Sweet Tea, even though, you know, I mean, she looks good, even though she is not really shaped that well. I don't want to go attack, y'all know me. I'm not trying to go there. I'm just saying, even though the last scene from the episode 4, we saw a picture of Sweet Tea that wasn't too flattering looking. I think that she really did look good. Dr. Jackie looked like a bag of bones. Not Heavenly. Phaedra just didn't look good to me. Phaedra never really looks good to me. I think that we have gotten to a time where I think that the girls feel, can we have real talk? Let's be real. I think that with this new culture that we got going on, I think the girls really be heavy set and they go get their stomach sucked up out of them. And they think if the stomach is flat and everything else is fat, they got a body or they thick. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? I think that Contessa looked at a mess. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was really Cowboy inspired or anything like that or whatever. But, you know, whatever. We had Miss Chalet come out. Now, she's a Beyonce tribute artist. Oh, they got her on the thing right now. Okay. Now, do I think that she looked like Beyonce? No. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she looked like Beyonce at all. Y'all know I'm very critical when the girls try to come for Beyonce. You know, I do it with Normani. I do it with Chloe. You know what I'm saying? If you get to telling me somebody going to be like Beyonce, they need to not have a stain on them, not even blue. You know what I'm saying? Not even blue gives me her mother. Okay? So I'm very critical when we say that somebody is like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't say she is a, what do they call them? They said that she was a tribute or a Beyonce tribute artist. They didn't say that she was an impersonator. You know what I'm saying? I think that would have been downright disrespectful, you know? But from the small clips they showed of Miss Chalet, I have seen Miss Chalet in the ballroom scene before, you know, like watching ballroom on YouTube. I've seen her before, whatever, and I think I've seen her on Instagram before, like doing a Beyonce tribute or something like that before, whatever, but I never really seen like a full performance. I think I used to just see her walking face, if I'm not mistaken. If this is the same person I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But they did show small clips of her dancing, you know, in some Beyonce songs. And from the small clips, it looked like that she gave a great performance. Okay. I think that Toya wanted Heavenly and Sweet Tea to take a picture. They both had on blue jeans. I thought that they looked the best at the bunch. You know what I'm saying? Heavenly and Sweet Tea, even though they are, you know, it seems like they don't really like each other or get along. I thought out of all of the photos that we saw there, that Sweet Tea and Heavenly, I think that they ate this photo up. You know what I'm saying? I think they did good. Um, Now we back in Atlanta. Okay. Now we got the fathers with their kids. I think this is the thing that I like about Married to Medicine, is the whole family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? The men don't mind getting involved. They don't mind shooting scenes or whatever. And I like it. Okay. We got Cecil with Michael and Miles. Okay. I feel like Miles is on the spectrum.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Oh, to me, Miles seems like he on the spectrum. To me, we don't really get no personality from Miles when we see him unless Michael is around. You know what I'm saying? Even when his parents and stuff are around, we don't really get a lot of personality from him. But it seems like that he comes out when Michael is around. This was we seen he was around here smiling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think that he on the spectrum, and they don't want to really. I think that's what's really wrong. You know what I'm saying? Michael noticed that his speaker was missing. And Cecil kind of told, oh, y'all mama took it, y'all mama took it. You know what I'm saying? Cecil seemed like he played both sides. You know what I'm saying? I think that Cecil is the type of man, he gonna keep boy codes in the household, even with his son. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why the kids so sorry. I don't think that they sorry. I just think that Miles is on the spectrum. And so him being a little bit delayed and make them both seem sorry. But I meant Miles, but Michael is younger than him. I believe Michael is almost like 3 or 4 years younger than him. And so he's young and Miles is older. And it seems like that they sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong. Simone and Cecil shouldn't have to be coming over there and cleaning up the house or whatever, but they did that for the show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they would have went over there and cleaned up the house for nothing. But he kind of basically told, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like he's gonna keep boy code with his kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I like Cecil though. I think he cool. Next we got Daddy Allure, and I forgot Heavenly's second son name. Okay, I think that I would like Damon if it wasn't for Heavenly, y'all. I think that I would like Damon if it wasn't for Heavenly. Okay, he's taking a kid shopping because they're gonna go get a new apartment. They both are getting new apartments. So Allure, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Allure goes to FAMU, and if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that I read somewhere or I was told that she was roommates with Giselle's daughter's Grace over there at FAMU the first year. That's what I read. Or somebody told me that. I believe that's true, that they was roommates the first year. You know what I'm saying? But now she wants to move into her off-campus apartment or whatever. That's what kids do when their parents and stuff got money. They want to live on campus and get their own apartment. You know what I'm saying? Because people be out in your business. You know what I'm saying? When you have visitation, the CA, you know what I'm saying, got to write who coming into your building and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a paper log of who coming in and who coming out. You know what I'm saying? You want to be moving at your own free will. You know what I'm saying? But the son, he's moving out of state because he's going to dental school. Okay. And so they're getting furniture. Damon's helping them helping to get them some furniture for their new places. Okay. I don't know. And I just feel like that I would like Daddy if it wasn't for Heavenly. He do seem like a good father, and he do seem to be level-headed or whatever. But this bullying stuff that he got going with Greg, I'm just not here for it. Okay. He started crying because the son said that he wanted to be like him, and he was really crying. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh wow. It's not that I didn't think that he was really crying. It was like I didn't think that was enough. I just didn't think that he would cry. Like it was like at the drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? But he said that he thought that he would be used to his kids leaving. You know, because he's used to it because of the older son, but he says that he's not used to it yet. I think it's a new stage of life for them. You know what I'm saying? Now all of the kids are grown and they're moving out, and it's time for him and Heavenly to start having fun again. You know what I'm saying? They kids grown. Them kids ain't gonna really need nothing from them no more but some money and some advice. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Heavenly and and Damon. Now this is making me uncomfortable. I'm serious. I think that we don't have too much sexuality coming from kids or whatever this last week or whatever, and it's too much for me. Okay, so we got Eugene, Ashton, and Avery. They went to go make some cologne. You know what I'm saying? But this sex conversation that they got going on, this
is like not cool for me. It's not exciting. It's not tea. It's not drama. It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. Now, do boys wear cologne and stuff? Yes, you know what I'm saying? But I think that they're going too far with the sex talk and having it on TV. The producer asked if they think that the kids will wait until college to have sex. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
What is going on? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? I think that this is dangerous. I think that with today's day and age, we don't know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get down there to that school and they done did something or whatever, and they've been pulled this footage up of Toya over here talking in his confessional. He bring the girls home and he do this and do that, and it can almost make them look like predators. You know what I'm saying? I think that we have to be very careful what we do. I just don't agree with it. This is why I'm so against. I just could not believe that Giselle told me or something about her daughters and sneaking somebody in the house. You know what I'm saying? I just would never do that. It's okay for Toya and Eugene to talk about their sex life, but I just think that it's crazy for them to be over here talking about what's going on with the kids. Yeah, have some conversation with your kids and let them be healthy, but baby, this is going on national TV.
I have no interest in this bullshit, and I mean it. Do not come to me with it.
I have no interest in this, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I know good and well Andy wouldn't let nobody ask him about what Benji and what he planned on got going on or whatever. It's almost like that they got bets going on who gonna do what. You know what I'm saying? Now, Toya is talking about, I guess the producers had asked them when they lost their virginity. Toya said that she was in the 9th grade when she lost her virginity. Okay. Eugene said that his mother is gonna watch this. So he gonna make it like that he's still a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Andy, we need to be asking these questions and stuff at the reunion. Y'all taking bets and stuff on y'all kids and when they gonna lose their virginity and who gonna lose their virginity first and whatever, and not get what and what. But you don't want to get into the camera and say what you got going on. To me, I don't like this, y'all. I don't like it. Okay. Now, where is Scott? Is Scott participating in the show? Is Scott participating in the show? Now, I don't think that I've seen Scott since the first episode. Where is Scott? Is he going to participate in the show? And I don't even think when we seen Scott performing at Whitnick that he even had that they even gave him a little label and said that this was Scott's Contessa's husband. I don't even remember that. Is he going to participate in the show? I guess if we get less, if this means that we get less Contessa, then
keep his ass away.
Keep him away because I'm ready for Contessa to go. I'm ready for Contessa to go. Okay. So now, what's going on? We back at the ranch. Okay, we back at the ranch. The girls are getting ready for dinner, and Toya and Sweet Tea and Heavenly are dressed alike again. Okay, for the second time, they are dressed alike again. Okay, Heavenly. The girl, I don't think the Heavenly. Can we have her? Okay, I guess you could be. I mean, if Lizzo could, okay. I don't think, baby. The girl, listen. Heavenly had a whole bunch of cuts and stuff. Now Heavenly looked damn. I thought the Heavenly was best dressed at Quad's party. You know what I'm saying? She had some holes and stuff in her outfit, whatever, but they wasn't too big. These holes that you got over here, Heavenly, absolutely not. We see you got holes and we see rolls. No shade. I'm just saying we see all kind of back rolls, side rolls. You know what I'm saying? The girls get a little liposuction, whatever. I'm telling you, they think they skinny. Okay. But the girls are dressed alike. They do have a lot in common. They do have a lot in common. I think that Heavenly think that she's more than Sweet Tea because she's a dentist and she's a doctor. Because, you know, these girls on this show here have an elitist attitude toward the other girls. But Sweet Tea is not a dummy. She may not be a doctor, but she's college educated. You know what I'm saying? And she's younger. I think that it comes off that way with Sweet Tea because she's younger compared to these other women. And I also think that because she's not experienced being in front of the camera like they are, she slip up and let things come out her mouth where the other girls probably did it in earlier seasons. Because Toya's still tacky right now, though. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay. So they got Miss Chalet come out. Miss Chalet come out again. Okay. And these Beyonce comparisons, I can't do it. I can't do it. She came out. What is she here for again? Okay. They were saying if they didn't know no better, that they would think that this was Beyonce.
Beyonce. You know who you really look like? You look like Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross. It's definitely not giving Beyonce. I don't see no Beyonce comparisons with this girl at all. Okay. Now, this time we got to see her dancing, you know, and I'm a Beyonce fan, so I knew that it looked like she was performing Dangerously in Love. But Beyonce, the shaking that she was doing, Beyonce ain't never danced so trashy. Beyonce dances with grace and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna, you know, Beyonce is a dancer, but she ain't gonna get down like Janet and Ciara will. You know what I'm saying? But not even really Janet. Ciara could get down. You get what I'm saying? Normani can get down. Beyonce is going to give you showgirl dance. She can get, you know, she can get down a little bit or whatever. She could dance, but Chalet was like, the way that she was dancing was really, really trashy. It's really not giving Beyonce. And they was just like, oh my God, I would think that this is Beyonce. She looks just like Beyonce. Even the hair come out her head is like Beyonce.
Bitch, please.
Okay. Now, you know, she got on padding. Now, I don't know if Miss Chalet, I don't know if Miss Chalet, and I'm not trying to be y'all know I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know if Miss Chalet is a trans girl, or I don't know how she identifies, but it seems that she got on padding. It seems that she got on padding. And so one of the girls said, you know, I want to get hips like that. And how do we get hips like that? And she was saying, you know, I eat my cornbread, I eat my cabbage. And Jackie said, you know, some of the girls, they cornbread fall in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? And so I was thinking that she was probably talking about Heavenly or Phaedra. You know what I'm saying? But you remember, she was on Watch What Happens Live with Tiana. Tiana from she's on. Tiana was on They Clone Tyrone with Jamie Foxx, and she's also on a new Netflix show called No Good Deed. It was really, really good. I watched it. It was really, really good. But Jackie wouldn't even answer the question now. Andy asked her who she was talking about, and she wouldn't answer, and she tried to get Tiana to answer. Okay? Jackie.
Say their names. And if not, like I told Lennar before, keep it on the playground.
Say their names or leave it at the playground. You know, and I think that also, baby, it could have applied to Toya too. I ain't trying to be funny or whatever. That outfit that Toya had on over there for this picture, but she had all kind of dents and cottage cheese coming up out her leg. The shorts that Toya had on was too short and too tight. You get what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Now Quad. Now this was interesting. Quad said that she eat her cornbread and her cornbread fall into the right places, that she kind of built like a brick house. You know what I'm saying? Now, Cora said that she was talking about, she think that that Jackie was talking about Heavenly. Okay. Now, I thought that was interesting because, you know, Heavenly got her cut up outfit on. Heavenly done went and got her butt done or whatever. Now, Heavenly shape is nice since she got the butt done or whatever. She built like a brick house or whatever. She just got, you know, the cornbread don't went to okay. I thought that it was interesting that she said that and she shaded her friend like that after the friend had just had surgery and she was trying to feel sexy tonight. And I don't really like, to me, I feel like no matter what nobody got on, if I'm with you and I see you in something and you have the confidence to put it on, I think that people just be so interested in what, oh, this person can't dress and this person can't do this and this person can't do that. As long as you put something on for you and you felt comfortable walking out your house with it on, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I'm not going to me, whatever you got going on, if you have the confidence in it, who am I? You know what I'm saying? I thought that it was interesting for Cora to, but I mean, I will say this though. I can't really feel too bad for Heavenly because she has taken a lot of shots over the years at Quad. And I ain't even been watching the last couple of seasons, but I have known she has taken a lot of shots at Quad. She has. Okay. Toya tells Miss Chalet that, you know, that they're practicing forgiveness and some girls in the group want to hear the word sorry, but the sorry is for them. But most of the sorries that they're having are empty. You know what I'm saying? And so she says, like Jackie. You know what I'm saying? For instance, I like Jackie. Okay. Now, we didn't show, I don't think that they showed us this. No, I know they didn't show us this. Okay. They said that Jackie had told Quad that she basically was sorry. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you want, basically, here go a check that say sorry, and you can make the check out for whatever it is. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And you can add whatever you want to it. That was nasty. That was nasty. And Toya tell Quad, you know, you getting empty apologies. Jackie said, I'm sorry, fill in the blank. And Toya said that Jackie got away with it because she's the only person who could say it to Quad. And she said that she think that Jackie meant it that way. And the women don't want to hold her accountable. You know what I'm saying? What you mean, Toya? Don't want to hold her accountable? You mean like last year when she went on Heavenly Faith Instagram page, YouTube, and was saying that black women crying wolf during their pregnancies? And all y'all rallied around her, but that's what you mean I want to hold her accountable? Y'all don't want to hold Jackie accountable. Okay? Then we get to it. Qual say, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. All y'all ganged up on me and y'all tried to bury me. Right? Listen, it's funny to me. Simone said we did not, you know what I'm saying? And Quad said it again. She said it
Yes,
again.
when you drew blood at the table, and when I didn't die then, you turned around and called me to the room to jab me some more until I bled out, until I was hurt and had nothing inside.
Until I bled out and I was hurt and I had nothing inside. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Quad can give you some Tennessee Shakespeare. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here for it. Quad can give you some shit Tennessee Shakespeare, okay? She said, until I bled out and I was hurt and I had nothing inside, okay? And Bravo wrote that beautiful bean footage, and they sure did, okay? They kicked Quad out. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I got a picture of Quad up here. They kicked Quad out of Napa and told her she can go, okay? And they basically told her, bitch, you out the group. We don't want you here no more. You don't talk to us when we don't film, and you here now, and you can leave here now and give us that airfare ticket. You can find your way back to Atlanta. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you don't really fuck with us. You out. Okay? And when Simone told her that, she grabbed her chest, she put her hand inside her chest, like she grabbed her chest. Okay? And Toya said, girl, you bled out? You bled out? And Qual said, that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And she said, you need to understand that you have hurt other people. Okay? And Qual said this in the confessional, and she was telling the truth. Qual said this in the confessional, and she was telling the truth. She's correct. She said that when people have wronged you, it's difficult for them to say so because they think that it makes them weak or is that they're bowing down. You know what I'm saying? And these girls preach accountability, and let's see if they can take it. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, though, Quad. It seems like for you with these Tennessee Shakespeare things that you do, it's almost like you want to be deified in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be held up, or it's like almost like you want them to bow down to you, or you want, like you're looking for some type of worship from them. You would never, it would be difficult for me to apologize to Quad if she's going around saying stuff like that. I'm just being honest, because the way that Quad stands and the way that she acts, when she's trying to get an apology, she wouldn't be able to hold that over me. I'm sorry, and I know y'all like Quad or whatever. I'm just telling the truth. She all right. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way that she behaves when she's trying to get an apology. You get what I'm saying? Like the way she over here acting confused. She knew that these girls was going to give her an apology. And you could see it on her. Like she's now walking with her head held high. You know what I'm saying? At the reunion, she was tucking her tail. She was crying, apologizing. I'm sorry. I want to work this out. She's not doing that now. You know what I'm saying? She's giving the viewers, it's on my side. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's giving. Okay? Simone tells her, Quad, you need to hear other perspectives. You know what I'm saying? That are not your own. Okay? You need to hear other perspectives that aren't your own. And Quad said, there was preconceived motions. And y'all basically said, if that bitch don't fall in line, get that bitch out of here. Okay? And Simone said that's not true. Simone got up and said, that's not true. We can't grow, we can't evolve. And she said, I don't even know what we're talking about Napa for, because what I said in Napa, I meant, and I'm standing on that. That's what Simone said. And she was standing up, she said that in the confession, but she was walking away saying that, that's not true. We can't grow, we can't we can't evolve. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, girl, what? That's not true. That's what we saw. And Toya, I'm shocked at Toya had the audacity sitting over here telling Quad, nobody had the mentality that I'm going to get this bitch up out of here. You're lying. She said nobody had the mentality that we want to get this bitch up out of here. And she said nobody even wanted you to leave.
Wait a minute now.
Wait a minute. Toya, did we forget? Toya, I believe that you planned the first meeting. You planned the first meeting. You planned the meeting. Here go a picture from it. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was Toya, Heavenly, Simone, and Jackie. You planned the meeting. Yeah, you did say that you wanted her in Napa, but y'all basically said if that bitch don't get in line, we gonna kick that bitch away from the trip. We tired of the dramatics. That's what y'all said. Okay? Quad said y'all didn't want us to leave. You didn't want me to leave. Y'all told me to leave. And nobody stood up for me. I was ambushed. Okay? So Toya is saying, girl, when was the last time that you stood up for somebody else? And she said, I stood up for Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? She said the last person I stood up for was Heavenly. And she was like, you always stood up for Heavenly. Okay? And so Sweet Tea jumps in. That's right, Sweet Tea, girl. You better get you some camera time. You know what I'm saying? You better get you some camera time. Sweet Tea jumped in. And Sweet Tea said, you know what I'm saying? I felt like that I was ambushed on social media by you and Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? And Quad, I will say this. I will say this about Quad. Quad gave this girl a sincere apology. Quad said, you know what, Sweet Tea? I imitated your voice online and I apologize. Okay? And I was like, wow. She really did. You got to give it up for her. She did. She didn't go back and forth with her. If they did or they didn't show it. Listen, I'm only going for what they show on the screen. You know what I'm saying? We can't really get into they didn't show this and they didn't show that. I try to go by what they showed on the screen. And from what Sweet Tea said to Quad, Quad took it in. Quad moved over and Quad looked at her sincerely in her face and apologized to her. And I really think that Quad meant her apology. Okay? Now, Sweet Tea is over here saying, why is it angry, though? You know what I'm saying? Sweet Tea, let me tell you something, Sweet Tea. This is your second time I have seen you this season. You have gotten 2 apologies. Okay? And this is a second apology that you don't got, and you had a problem with the way it was given. Okay? You need to be happy that you got the apology. You want people to bow down to you. You and Quad the same way. Y'all want people to bow down for you, and you want the apology to be, well, I don't know, it was this, and why is it so angry? I don't think it was angry. I think it was heartfelt, and she was trying to get you to understand that I meant, you know, I'm really trying to let you know that I apologize to you, and she's really trying to get you to understand. This is the second time somebody gave you an apology that you had a problem with. You wouldn't get no apologies from me. I don't really like the way that you're showing up, and I know that you're going through a lot, Sweet Tea, and I'm trying to give you grace. But this is a second apology. So they asked Sweet Tea if she accepted the apology. She shook her head, yeah. Now I don't know what happened, but it seems like they edited this scene in here because Heavenly was saying that's interesting, right? Heavenly was saying, oh, that's interesting, and Contessa said, why? And Heavenly said, y'all don't got anything in common. And Contessa said, you know what, she got a good heart. And Heavenly said, I think it's fact. In fact, Quad told me that you said that it was fake.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't like. If you want to say it's fake, Heavenly, say it's fake. What did you have to drag Quad in here for? Okay? And so Contessa said, Quad, did you say that I had a fake friendship with Sweet Tea? And she said that, but that's not what Heavenly said. She said that Quad said that you said. Then she repeated it correctly. She said, did you say that I told you that I had a fake relationship with Sweet Tea? You know what I'm saying? And so what happened was, Quad was looking like, oh, what? Quad told her that. Quad definitely went back and told the girl that. But I don't think that Contessa told. Quad definitely went and told Heavenly that, but I don't believe that Contessa told that to Quad. Okay? So Contessa is saying, did you say what she just said? You know what I'm saying? So who's the liar? You or her? And she was pointing at Quad down at the table, and she was sitting right next to Heavenly, and she was pointing at her too. And Heavenly seems like that she didn't want to get Quad in no shit. So she jumped up. And Contessa, she said, Contessa, get your finger out my face. And Contessa had her finger, Contessa's finger was still right there in her face. You know what I'm saying? And she jumped up and Heavenly said, do this with your husband. That's who you really mad at. I said,
You're right darn now.
Here we go. Okay. So Simone is in a confessional talking about you can't fight fire with Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? You bring fire, she bringing an atomic bomb. I don't think that Heavenly is bringing no atomic bomb and she's just this reader like y'all think she is. Oh, she from Florida and she from this, she from I don't get that from Heavenly. Heavenly got 2 plays and it's your mama and it's your husband. That's it. She got, and it's getting old at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's your mama and it's your husband. Okay. So Contessa is asking Heavenly, do you think my husband is abusive? And Heavenly said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so Sweet Tea is saying, you know, I think you're abusive. And Heavenly's like, girl, ain't nobody talking to you. Get up out. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody worried about you. You're not in this. Okay. And so Contessa is telling Heavenly, you know what I'm saying? You buy every relationship in your life. You know what I'm saying? You bought a beauty supply store for your daughter. The shit didn't work. I said,
It got really.
No, you didn't go there. Now that you're bringing up somebody's kids, I told y'all people go for the kids. People go for the kids, okay? You bought a beauty supply store for your daughter. The shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Contessa, I'm just saying, I feel like people always got something to say when shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? People always got something to say when something don't work. At least she tried and at least she had the money to try to do it. You get what I'm saying? I wish we get out of that. Now, because nowadays you got people scared to try to do something because they're afraid they failing because people are going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Then she go around here. She say, you know what I'm saying? Your kids don't like you. Your husband don't like you. Y'all sleeping in different beds. Okay. And then she said, and you around here worried about mixed babies with the last name Combs.
I don't know if you caught that tea.
Okay. She said mixed babies with the last name Combs. Now, Heavenly, I thought you said the infamil in the house because daddy seems like he got a lot of kids, baby. Because Damon, daddy, was lactose intolerant and he got to drink infamil for his milk and stuff. Okay. Now, when they came back, so what they did was they went on commercial. Okay. And when they came back commercial, they started the whole fight again. And when they showed it again, they asked Contessa was asking Heavenly, do you think my husband is abusive? And Heavenly said verbally abusive. Yeah. So that's Bravo making it seem like editing stuff. So we could think that Contessa over there getting feet, paws, and teeth put on her over there by Scott. Okay. Now, my thing is this, Contessa, because that was a hell of an accusation you made. My thing is this, Contessa.
Where's the proof, though? Where's the proof?
Where is the proof? Where is the proof? I want to know the proof. What mixed babies does Daddy got with the last name Combs? We need proof. Are you trying to say that he got a mixed baby and y'all know he got a baby, but you just don't know if the baby last name is Combs or if the baby's named after the mama? What are you trying to say? Okay. And so Heavenly was telling her, girl, kiss my ass. And so she started having a wardrobe malfunction. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she got a lot of holes on her. She got a lot of holes in her outfit. And her titties was popping out everywhere. And so the girls was trying to help her. And then she took a shot. She took a shot at Toya. She said that you know, her titties are moving all over the place like Toya do. Okay. So then Contessa, I don't know if y'all caught it. Contessa went and she was standing by Quad and she asked Quad, you know what I'm saying? Quad didn't answer the question. She asked her again, girl, did you say that? Because Contessa said, girl, I never told you that I had a fake friendship with Sweet Tea. You know what I'm saying? I never told you that I had a fake relationship with Sweet Tea, and baby, Quad got the walking off. Quad went and told Heavenly that for sure. Quad definitely went and told Heavenly that. So now Sweet Tea is around here standing next to Contessa, and she throwing insults to Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? She over here telling Heavenly, girl, your husband wouldn't touch you with his big toe. Your husband won't touch you with his big toe. Now, my thing is this, Sweet Tea. Now, you over here saying this stuff, whatever. You know that Daddy gonna go and get on Greg. You know Daddy gonna go get on Greg. And you know Greg ain't gonna do nothing. Why you getting your man in more trouble? Okay. Heavenly is saying, girl, your husband cheated and you know it, okay? And then Contessa said, if he did, what does that have to do with you if he is?
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
So it's giving me Scott had been over there cheating. Scott did cheat. Did you tell this woman that, Contessa? And Heavenly said, it ain't got nothing to do with me, Contessa. Did you tell this girl that? And she done brought it back over here on the show? I just don't understand. The only way I would tell a co-worker my business, I would be around there like Phaedra. I'm telling you. The only way I would tell a co-worker my business on the show is if I knew them before we got on the show. And they would have to be like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? But do you think I would tell a co-worker that my husband cheated on me? Absolutely not. Contessa, your husband cheated on you. I can tell by your whole disposition and the whole if he is. You added that in. You just saying what they got to do with you, but you added that if he is because you thought quick on your feet. Okay? Now we got Quad and Phaedra standing next to each other. You know what I'm saying? Now they standing there next to each other again over here after she done tried to get her fired. Okay? Quad full of shit, okay? So Contessa is saying, you know, can you choose an argument that doesn't have anything to do with my husband and my kids? But Contessa, I'm just being real, baby. You brought up Heavenly kids. I didn't hear Heavenly. I can only go by what they showing on the show. If they gave you a bad edit, they done gave you a bad edit before, you shouldn't have came back. What I'm telling you is, and I haven't been here for the last couple of seasons, so I don't know if she came for your kids before. You came for her kids. You brought up her kids. And you brought up her stepkids. And you brought up the stepkids, the mixed stepkids that she's supposed to have with the last name Combs. You did. You brought up the kids. I didn't see her bring up your kids. You know what I'm saying? Heavenly got in a confessional and she said, I told her the only advice, you know what I'm saying? I told her to shut the fuck up. And you know, this is what she said. She said, I told you to shut the fuck up and you took my advice. Then you came back the next season mad at me. And so Heavenly in her confession said the best advice I ever told her that if she was going to stay with the man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Now, Contessa, I do remember you saying things about Scott on the show and how he wasn't being supportive and stuff. And I remember you was having fake arguments on this show to make a storyline for this show, which is why I stopped watching. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the reason why I stopped watching. I thought that you was a horrible addition to the show. I think that you was saying stuff for a storyline. I think that you was having fake arguments with your husband for a storyline. And I can always tell when people are acting. And I remember one scene where Scott had like walked out the room and he was trying to act like he was mad and I just wasn't buying it. You was only supposed to, Contessa, let me be real with you, mama. You was only supposed to be on this show for one season. I believe that the only reason why you got a second season because everybody thought that Miss Renee, the one who used to call you Black Dr. Bitch, Donnell Jones' mama, everybody thought that she was coming back for the second season, and that's why they brought you back for the second season. And we knew that Donnell Jones, when he got his mama, because it seemed like she probably was on their bottle, went and got his mama, and they got they got stuck with you because they thought that you was bringing her back, and she wasn't coming back. You was only supposed to be one season. Then all of a sudden, now y'all done went and got this big house. Now you having mom guilt. You want to stay home with the kids. Then you trying to go get another degree. You know what I'm saying? You was just having fake storylines and stuff, everything going on. You brought your crackhead daddy on the show, had your daddy over there with his mouth and shit all open for Dr. Heavenly and stuff, putting teeth and stuff all in his mouth and stuff like that. Girl, no. Okay? Heavenly said that, you know, she took her advice and got mad at her and said that she tried to break up her family. She said, I didn't try to break up no family. I wouldn't do that. Now, Heavenly is a lot of things, but I don't believe that Heavenly tried to break up no family. I think that Heavenly saw you was talking about stuff on the show. I think that what Heavenly does is she talk about on the show. If you brought it up on the show, she gonna drag it. And you brought it up on the show and she drug it. I don't believe that she just started getting on the show and started saying stuff to mess up your family, because I believe that her and Damon is over there going through stuff, and she ain't gonna bring it on the show. And I don't believe that she would about your stuff on the show. That's me. I believe that you sacrifice your family and your marriage to pop up on this TV show. And you going over there telling Heavily and stuff your business. I remember watching the show and you were saying stuff about Scott. I do. And it put a bad taste in my mouth about him. Well, both of y'all, because I thought y'all was fake.
You should have kept your fucking mouth shut.
You should have kept your mouth shut. You should have. Okay? But I don't know what Contessa had said to Heavenly, but then she ended up telling Heavenly started telling her, girl, your mama's stupid. And then Contessa said, my mama's stupid? My mama that died in 2010? And Heavenly said, yes. Baby, said yes, okay? And then Contessa started acting again. She acted like she was going to grab something. She didn't grab it. Then she acted like she was trying to get at Heavenly, and she did a spin move and made Jackie fall. And then she talking about square up hole. Contessa, if you wanted to get at Heavenly, nobody out there could have stopped you. You were the fittest person out there. I'm sure you're the fastest person out there. I'm sure you're the strongest person out there. You could have really got to Heavenly if you was really trying to get at her. You was just over there acting. Okay? So Jackie fell, and Jackie said, I was trying to hold Contessa and I ended up falling, and all I seen was a hand from Sweet Tea trying to help me up. So then the producer talked to Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea said, the elderly fell, and I always try to help the elderly.
The nerve of this bitch.
Are you serious, Sweet Tea? You always try to help the elderly? You over there fucking the elderly too. Dr. Jackie and your husband is what and what? All of these age jokes, they getting old, girl. They getting old, okay? So Heavenly called security, okay? And Contessa is just putting on the show, okay? So Jackie is telling Toya, you know what I'm saying? Go get them. Don't let them fight. Don't let them fight. And Toya's like, girl, I'm not going over there. You know what I'm saying? If you leave, Jackie gonna leave. I mean, if you leave, Heavenly gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? So she went and got into the golf cart, and Heavenly ended up coming to the golf cart, and Toya is telling them, you know what I'm saying, y'all went too far. And she was like, yeah, they went too far. She went too far. And Toya told her, no, both of y'all went too far. Okay. So then we see Contessa over here crying. And she said, she talked about my mom and you defended that clown. You know what I'm saying? And all of the girls was like, now she should have talked about your mama. She shouldn't have talked about your mama. And she said, no, it's not about that. It's about the deep, dark places that Heavenly chooses to go when she get angry. So then they flip and we see Heavenly in the car with Jackie again. Okay. Now Jackie must have had a very hard fall, but Jackie ain't nothing but skin and bones anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because we never see Jackie eat. Jackie ain't nothing but skin and bones anyway. So she's telling Heavenly to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And Heavenly was like still saying stuff, and she was like, be quiet. Be quiet. And she was like, Jackie, don't do that shit to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, don't do me like that right now. But if I'm not the one that made you fall, don't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? I will say this about Heavenly. For Heavenly to go the place that she went about Contessa's mama being dumb, to me, that says to me that while it may look like a lot of accusations that Contessa was throwing out, that seems to me that it was some truth to what Contessa was saying. It was some truth that what Contessa was saying for her to go and talk about her mama being stupid, her deceased mother being stupid. To me, it had to be some truth to what she was saying for Heavenly to go there. But Heavenly, I will say this though. For you to go there about somebody's mama.
There's a special place in hell for a bitch like you. A special place.
It's a special place for you because Heavenly, I know some people that you would have said that to, they would have lost you would have lost your life. You would have lost your life. It's you. I know some people, and because it's one thing if you seeing it over the internet on your YouTube channel, or whatever, but you was still literally standing right there by the girl, and then you walking back talking about security. Security couldn't save you if she really wanted to get with you. You know what I'm saying? And so now Toya is back over here telling Contessa, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both wrong. Y'all both wrong. And Contessa, no, that's what I'm saying. You crying. Y'all talking about both are wrong because she the one who did this. She the one who did that. But Contessa, yeah, she did say some stuff, but you brought the kids in it first. You brought the kids in it. You did. And Contessa, she said, you know, I'm just going to have to, Contessa was saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to have to stay away. Contessa, for me, I think that you coming back on this show and this the best you got.
Hey. You're weak, honey.
You weak. You have been waiting for this moment. That's what they brought you back on the show for. You have been waiting for this moment. Everybody knew when you first showed up on the scene that you was going to get into it with Heavenly. And I don't think that you delivered. Yeah, you threw some accusations out there, but you should have started saying the baby mama, baby name. You should have been telling us that Heavenly told you about, you didn't really make me believe. Do I think that I don't think that Damon is this saint how they try to put on for him to be. I do believe that he probably cheated on Heavenly before. It's possible that he probably got some kids out there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what you did, it seemed like you was just throwing out accusations or whatever, but you didn't really make nothing stick to Heavenly. And she had home, you didn't bring no receipts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that you was getting into it with Heavenly this season as soon as we saw you on the screen. And you just didn't deliver. You lost. You lost, and you was prepared because you knew that you was coming back. Heavenly didn't know you was coming back, and you still lost. You still lost. And you running around crying and stuff, it seemed like to me you was just looking for a scene. And because you was crying, it seemed you just seemed to be looking for sympathy and you was looking for a scene. And you lost to me. And it's a shame. You didn't really give us, and it seems like the girls was basically saying from what the other girls on the show, basically saying that you lied. But I will say this, from what they say on the show, it seemed like you and Heavenly was closer than she was with, well, that's what Quad even said, that you and Heavenly was closer than she and Heavenly is. So Heavenly, she probably spoke to you about some stuff, but for me, I would not have stopped. If every scene that you had this season that you knew Heavenly was going to be at, you should have been walking with a folder. Hell, you should have been walking with a binder. If they asked you what was in your binders, you should have said it was labs until you and Heavenly got into it and you had pictures of that white baby and his mama. That mixed baby and his white mama, or Hispanic mama, or Asian mama. I don't know what it is. The mixed baby with the possible last name Combs. That's what you should have been doing, and everybody would have believed you. Because to me, Jackie and Quad saying that they don't believe this or whatever, and not sleeping in the same bed. Jackie said that she talked to Heavenly on FaceTime a lot of times at night, and she be talking to Heavenly, and Daddy be laying right next to the bed with them. That don't mean that they sleep together, though. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean they sleep together. But I don't know. I just don't believe what you're saying. Not that he's above it, but you didn't deliver it right. You didn't deliver it right. Because you should have been calm. I mean, you just didn't deliver it right. I'm not expecting you to do it the way that I would have did it. You just didn't deliver it right. But y'all, the episode was a lot for me. I'm tired of the antics. To me, the stuff with Heavenly, and I'm not trying to, and I know that it's hard to lose a parent. I'm not saying that. But for me, what I'm telling y'all, the stuff with Heavenly wouldn't really work for me because you always going to the husband and the daddy. And their mama. That's all you do. That's your play. You say the husband and daddy. You came for everybody husband on the show. You know what I'm saying? And you don't win at Mariah mama before. So that wouldn't really bother me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. But, y'all, that was the episode. that was the episode. I'm really getting tired of Heavenly and her antics, but that was the episode, y'all. Thank y'all so much for clicking on the video, y'all. I appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call Daddy, tell him 25. Call Daddy, tell him 25. Call Daddy, tell him 25.